Okay, coming to you live from Seattle. I'm here with Dave Nielsen of Redis. Dave, how are you?
I'm very good, thank you.
So you've just recently joined Redis. What are you doing there?
Yeah, it's actually specifically called Redis Labs,
Cool.
which is actually a company that's been running for about 3 years as a service in the cloud. And so I joined to help the company really work with the Redis, open source Redis users to let them know that we have both a service that they can use on the cloud on Amazon or Google or Azure or IBM Software. Or we now have a clustered version of Redis that you can download and run Redis as a cluster in your own data center or on your own servers.
Cool. So for people who don't know what Redis is, what is it?
Yeah, so Redis falls under the category of a NoSQL in-memory database, and it has both support for a database with data structures that you can query and use as a database, and also for caching. It supports memcached, so you can cache data just like you would with memcached. So it's really used for both of those reasons. And there's so much you can do with it, but like for example, you can store your session data, user sessions in Redis so that you have quick access to that data, and you can share it across different programming languages in your application so that everyone has every language that you use has access to the same session data. So that's one example of how you might use it.
Cool. And so how would it be different than, say, a Couchbase or a React or a Cassandra, MongoDB, blah, blah, blah?
Yeah, the main thing that differentiates it from other NoSQL databases is that it is purely in memory, and it's highly focused on using your data that way. And so when you have, let's say, a list of friends, let's say your friends, you have a large list of friends, I have a large list of friends. If you wanted to, in real time, see who our mutual friends are, there's a function that you can use in Redis that will do that and make it really quick, so that every single time you go to a new profile page, it can take your list and that person's list and in real time show you who your mutual friends are. So there's just a lot of those kind of data functions that you can use with Redis that is very, very powerful. It's used by Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, Craigslist, basically all, like Docker, Stack Overflow, basically all of the high volume data-driven websites use Redis.
Oh, very cool. And then just to conclude with, where do you see Redis going, or what are some of the hopes and dreams for you all over the next year?
Yeah, so well, since I'm fairly new to Redis Labs, I'm still learning about the community. So for me, I'm very interested in participating in the community, and the community is growing because Redis is basically running on every cloud out there. So they all have some form of Redis, whether it's Redis Labs running Redis on their cloud for them, or there's other companies who offer Redis as a service. So basically all of the clouds have Redis. Now what does that mean? It means it's kind of ubiquitous. So you can start thinking about applications that just simply expect Redis to be there. So I think for me at least, the next year is about looking at all the different frameworks and all the different major applications like WordPress. All these applications, they all could just simply use Redis because Redis is everywhere. So that's primarily what I'm interested in looking at, is how we can identify those opportunities. Then the second thing is Redis, the software that you can download and run yourself, is growing. There's lots of new features that have come in with Redis 3.0. Redis Labs, our company, is offering clustering and high availability, and we're going to continue to expand those features. So as the community grows and as the requests grow, I think we should see more features coming in. Perhaps even, cross your fingers, I don't know, master to master would be very exciting to see. I don't know if that'll happen this year, but hopefully soon.
Very cool. Dave Nielsen, thanks so much.